Welcome back to the Blood Clot channel. In today's video, I am going to do a request where a viewer or a subscriber asks me to show them how to use a OTR diagnosis tool or a scan tool. It will be demonstrated on a 2019 Kenworth T680, MX13, EPA 17. Stay tuned. So in case you're wondering, this is the OTR diagnosis and reset tool, and I've been using it for maybe 3 or 4 years now. So this is what I use. I have it set up right here, and there's two ways I operate it. I sometimes leave it in or take it out. So to connect it, you just simple push it in, the indicator light will come on. To pair it, all you have to do is hold on to this blue button right here until this flashes. So once you got it connected by a Bluetooth, then you can get to operate. So to clear codes, you can either have the truck running or just turn the ignition to on right here. Then you want to open your OTR app. It's this guy right here, and then you choose whatever. You can update your app, and I suggest you do that all the time, but for now let's click next time, and then you connect right there. I would suggest every time you get an update to just update your system. So I'm just going to show how to scan and clear codes with just the ignition on and the truck is not running. So if you can look right here, I always have 4 active codes because this truck did came with 4 sensors and it won't give a reading, it just gives a code. So you just want to go down right here, reset codes, and that's where you'll reset your codes. It's also where you can view codes. I'll show you guys as well. So yeah, it's that easy to view codes. They will pop up right here. These are the active codes, those are the inactive. I don't have any inactive code because I normally fix all inactive codes. So to see your codes, you click right here, and there's a description of all of them. Then you go to view codes, and there's gonna be this display of all your codes right here. Another way to know about codes as well, on the home screen you go across, you can click for all codes right here. There's a command button here, I will describe that shortly. Then you go to live data, I'll describe that shortly. And then you have history. So if you go into history, it will show you all the codes. It's also updated, so you can see the date, and it will tell you how many times that code pop up. A unique thing with this scan tool is if you go up right here and you click this button, you can send the codes wherever you want, by email, message, or whatever. So you can actually scan the truck and keep the code for future reference if your heart so desires. So that's how you clear codes. Apart from clearing codes, this scan tool has some sort of dealership level diagnosing as well. So to access those, if you go to commands, that's this button right here, you click commands, it starts with reset code, reset after treatment, force regen. This reset after treatment is very important, guys. So say you have a 5-mile D rate or whatever, and you think you're stuck. All you have to do is start reset def D rate. That will clear the code. Then you can move on to like the closest repair shop or wherever. This section again, as you see, reset EGR D rate. It's the same thing. You can just reset the 5 mile per hour or the 15 mile per hour, whatever D rate you're in. So you do that just to move on, or from the side of to the side of the road, or if your heart desire, you reset it until you reach a repair shop or something. Another thing, when you do a repair to your SCRD EF module, you need to purge it. So this does that as well. As I said, guys, this has multiple functions. Also, if you install a new DPF, if you didn't know, your ECU or ECM keep parameters. It's like a counter. So when the counter go to a specific level, that's how it knows that you need a new DPF or it needs to clean. So if you clean your DPF, you must reset the parameters, or else it will still think it is dirty. So this is where this section come into play. I occasionally do it. As you can see, the last time was February, and it goes to installing a new DPF as well. So you can look right here, you need to reset the parameters so you have a fresh counting system per se. So it's in the command section right here. You go to command and you can scroll through. So that is just dealing with trouble codes, diagnosis, and all of that. So the next function I will describe to you guys is one that I use all the time. So you have to have the truck running, and on the main screen it will give you a quick glance of the live data. That's what I use the most. So it shows like the EGR position, the turbo, EGT, oil pressure, your suit level, and your def level. So to properly diagnose some systems, you have to know the numbers that are regular. For example, when the truck is running and to start a regen, the turbo EGT has to be 500 or more. It's closer to 600. And then if you go down here, you click live data, you can go to diesel particulate filter outlet temperature. If you're doing a regen and this is not like 1,000, you have a problem in your regen system. So this is where I monitor the most. It tells almost every sensor on your truck. It will tell every sensor on your truck what it is reading. So this is what I monitor the most. If you can look, it's like there's a bunch of sensors it does, and all the values: coolant temperature, exhaust temperature. This one is how I know when my fuel filter is really dirty. As you can see, I'm at idle and it's over 100 psi. 110 is optimal. When it falls like 80 or 70, it's time to change your fuel filter. When you're driving, it should be above 100. I've seen 125 psi, and that is when it's very, very clean once you're moving and driving. So that's also a unique thing about this. the scan tool as well. It shows you everything. Another thing that I caught a repair when my turbo actuator was going bad. I monitored this sensor right here, EGR mass flow, and if you look, it's showing 288, 250. When mine was going bad, this number goes up to 800, 700, and as soon as I saw that, I knew that something was wrong, and that's when I discovered that my turbo actuator was actually bad. So this is what I use to catch that problem. So in a nutshell, guys, this is the OTR diagnosis tool, and this is what I use to monitor sensor, do force regen. And to do a force regen, it's just right here. You just click this button and it's gonna ask you if you want to do a force regen, and just start a force regen and wait for the RPMs to rise. It won't start a regen as yet because my temperature, it has to be over 175, closer to 185, so it won't start a regen now. So yeah, that's how you do a regen, reset codes. You can also reset codes whilst the truck is running. It's not a problem. I always do it. Most of the time you're gonna get a code once you're driving, so you can always reset whilst you're driving. And that's it, guys. That's how I use the OTR diagnosis tool. So all in all, guys, it's pretty simple. It's kind of straightforward. Just spend some time and learn what the numbers mean, and once you don't see that number where it should be, you have a problem, and then you can start diagnosing. So if you had found anything useful or valuable from this video, please don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, and I see you guys in the next video. So until then, just keep trucking. Peace. I'm out.